Picture a single leaf, drifting down from the canopy of a vast, ancient forest. This leaf, once vibrant and green, now wears the brilliant hues of change. Reds, oranges, and yellows. As it dances on the breeze, it eventually comes to rest on the forest floor, amidst a carpet of countless others. It seems but a whisper in the chorus of the forest. Yet this leaf, like every soul that walks this earth, carries within it a story, a purpose unique to its journey from branch to ground. Such contemplation brings us to the doorstep of an ageless inquiry. What is my purpose? This question mirrors the leaf's silent query as it settles upon the earth. Why am I here in this place at this moment? The essence of both lies in the pursuit of meaning. Discovering our purpose is not about charting a course to distant shores or seeking wisdom in the forgotten words of ancient scrolls. Rather, it's found in the tapestry of our everyday existence. The decisions we face, the paths we choose, and the mark we leave upon the world, much as the changing seasons sculpt the life of the leaf. Each choice we make, each action we take, is like the wind that guides the leaf's descent. They are the subtle forces that shape our journey, influencing not just our own lives, but the world around us. In this way, moving our purpose is woven into the fabric of our daily lives, inviting us to look closer, to understand deeper, and to appreciate the beauty of our own story within the greater narrative of life. Start by looking at the concept of self-discovery. Remember, self-discovery is about understanding who we are in this vast world. It's like taking a mirror to our soul and observing without judgment. But how do we embark on this process of self-discovery? It starts with asking ourselves some fundamental questions. What brings me joy? What activities make time stand still for me? Who do I look up to and why? The answers to these questions are like clues on a treasure map. They guide us towards understanding our passions, our values, and ultimately, our purpose. But understanding alone isn't enough. We must take these insights and translate them into action, into personal growth. This growth requires us to step out of our comfort zones. It asks us to challenge our fears, confront our limitations, and push beyond them. Remember the pebble by the river? It doesn't move to a new spot on the riverbank on its own. It's the force of the water that pushes it, shapes it, and sometimes moves it to new places. Similarly, life pushes us into new experiences, and it's through these experiences that we grow. But growth isn't always comfortable. In fact, it rarely is. It's like trying to climb a steep hill when you've never exercised a day in your life. Your muscles ache, your breath shortens, and every part of you screams for you to stop and turn back. But if you persevere, if you reach the top, the view and the sense of accomplishment are unparalleled. This journey of growth and self-discovery is not one we take alone. Our lives are intricately connected with those around us. Through our interactions, we learn about compassion, empathy, and the power of human connection. These are the very experiences that enrich our journey and guide us towards our purpose. So how do we apply this understanding of self-discovery and personal growth to our everyday lives? It starts with the choices we make every day. Choose to be kind. Choose to be curious. Choose to be courageous. Each small choice is a step towards finding and fulfilling your purpose. And remember, finding your purpose isn't a destination. It's a journey. It evolves as you grow, as you learn, and as you connect with the world around you. Like the pebble on the riverbank, you might find yourself in places you never imagined, shaped into someone new by the experiences you've had. Now, the question of what is my purpose transforms. It's no longer about seeking a single answer. Instead, it's about living purposefully, making choices that reflect your values, pursuing your passions, and contributing to the world in your unique way. Let the river of life shape you, move you, and guide you toward your purpose. Remember, like the pebble, you are where you're meant to be, not by chance, but by choice. Your choice. What will you choose today? In the mosaic of life, our existence weaves through complex designs, each turn and intersection shaped by choices, moments, and the enduring question. What is my purpose? As old as life itself, this inquiry compels us to venture beyond our external surroundings and journey into the vast, uncharted territories within ourselves. Our personal philosophy, the core of our being, shapes our destiny in ways more profound than we often realize. It's the lens through which we view the world, the blueprint guiding our steps. Think of it as the compass by which we navigate the vast seas of life. Each of us, at some point, finds ourselves at a crossroads, the horizon stretched wide before us, the paths many. The direction we choose is steered by our philosophy. I recall a tale, one that might seem trivial at first glance, yet it's imbued with the essence of our quest for purpose. It's about a man, much like any of us, who found himself wandering through life, each day a mirror of the last, his heart echoing with the yearning for something more, something meaningful. He sought the counsel of those he deemed wise, dug into books ancient and new, and yet the answer to his quest remained as elusive as the shifting shadows at dusk. Then one ordinary day, amidst the ordinary bustle of life, he chanced upon a conversation between a young child and her grandfather. The child, with the inquisitive innocence characteristic of youth, asked Grandpa, "Why do we do what we do?" The grandfather, his eyes twinkling with the light of lived years, replied, "My dear, we do what we do for the joy it brings us, for the people we love, and for the tiny difference we hope to make in this vast world." This simple exchange, observed from a distance, became the beacon that guided the man to his purpose. He realized that purpose isn't a distant treasure waiting to be unearthed. It's woven into the fabric of our daily lives, in the joy we find, the love we share, and the impact, however small, we make on the world around us. Our personal experiences and the journeys of those around us are replete with such revelations. Each story is a mosaic of trials, triumphs, and the relentless pursuit of purpose. Take, for instance, the story of a woman who dedicated her life to teaching. In the eyes of the world, he was just another teacher among thousands. But in her heart, she was a gardener of potential, nurturing the seeds of curiosity, knowledge, and dreams in young minds. Her purpose was clear: to enlighten, to inspire, to transform. And in doing so, she found her place in the world, her thread in the tapestry. So what can we learn from these stories? The quest for purpose is deeply personal, yet universally shared. It's not about grand achievements or accolades, but about finding meaning in the ordinary, making a difference in the lives we touch, and in the choices we make every day. What brings us joy? Whose lives are we touching? What difference are we striving to make? The answers to these questions are the keys to unlocking our purpose. And remember, the pursuit of purpose is not a solitary journey. It's a voyage we share with others, each of us a guiding star in someone else's sky, each of us influenced by the light of those who have walked this path before us. Let us embrace our quest for purpose with open hearts and minds, guided by our personal philosophy, enriched by our experiences, and inspired by the stories of those around us. Let us weave our threads into the tapestry of existence with intention, courage, and love. For in the end, our purpose is the legacy we leave behind, the echo of our actions in the hearts of those we've touched. Your purpose is not a destination at the end of your journey. It is the journey itself, marked by every step you take, every choice you make, and every life you touch. Let your purpose be guided by love, shaped by experience, and fulfilled through the impact you make on the world. In this grand journey of life, where every turn, every crossroad asks of us to make a choice, it's our personal philosophy that acts as our compass. This philosophy isn't just a set of beliefs that sit idly in the back of our minds, but a dynamic force that guides our actions, decisions, and ultimately shapes our destiny. Let me tell you a story about a young sapling in an old, sturdy oak in a vast, vibrant forest. The sapling, curious and eager, asked the oak, "How did you grow so large and strong? While I struggle to reach the sunlight," the oak, with the wisdom of many seasons, replied, "It's because I understood that to reach the sunlight, I must grow through the dark soil, face the storms, and embrace the rain. My philosophy has been to see every challenge as an opportunity to grow." It's like the oak. We must develop a philosophy that sees beyond the immediate obstacles and focuses on the greater goal. It's about adopting a mindset that doesn't just navigate life, but learns, grows, and thrives through its myriad experiences. It's about understanding that every challenge is a stepping stone to our growth. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, whose philosophy of perseverance and relentless pursuit of innovation led him to invent the light bulb after thousands of failed attempts. When asked about his failures, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His philosophy transformed potential setbacks into lessons, illuminating the path to his groundbreaking invention. This is the power of a positive philosophy. It doesn't ignore the presence of challenges. Instead, it finds ways to navigate through them, learning and growing along the way. It's a philosophy that says, "I am the architect of my life, the builder of my dreams." Now let me share a more personal story, one that resonates deeply with my journey. It's about a young man with humble beginnings, a man who dreamt of making a mark in the world. This young man faced numerous setbacks, from failed business ventures to personal losses. Yet it was his philosophy of personal growth, accountability, and resilience that kept him moving forward. He believed that for things to change, I have to change. For things to get better, I have to get better. This philosophy shaped his destiny, leading him from the fields of Idaho to becoming a voice that has inspired millions around the world. Your philosophy is the bedrock upon which you build your life. It influences how you perceive challenges, how you seize opportunities, and how you interact with the world around you. It's about asking yourself, what are the values that I stand for? What are the principles that guide my decisions? But how does one develop such a philosophy? It begins with introspection, with taking a deep dive into your beliefs, values, and experiences. It's about gathering wisdom from those who've walked the path before you and learning from both their successes and failures. It's about being open to new ideas, adaptable to change, and resilient in the face of adversity. A positive philosophy is not developed overnight. It's cultivated through experiences, through the highs and lows of life. It's strengthened every time you choose to rise above a challenge, every time you choose hope over despair, action over inaction. And so I urge you to reflect on your personal philosophy. What beliefs guide your decisions? What values do you hold dear? How do you view challenges and opportunities? Your philosophy is a reflection of your innermost self. And by shaping it consciously, you can navigate the complexities of life with confidence, purpose, and resilience. Remember, your philosophy is like a seed. Nurture it, and it will grow into a mighty tree, offering shade and shelter, standing tall against the storms. It's the foundation upon which you can build a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. As we move forward in this journey of life, let us do so with a philosophy that empowers us, that lifts us, and that inspires those around us. Let's create a philosophy that not only guides us to our purpose, but also makes the journey worthwhile. Remember that shaping your philosophy is shaping your destiny. It's the most profound work you'll ever do, for it determines not just who you are, but who you become. Your philosophy is your legacy, a beacon that guides you through the darkest nights to the brightest days. So I ask you, what will your philosophy be? Consider the story of a young artist, passionate and driven, who faced rejection after rejection in pursuit of his dream. Each critique could have been a gust that toppled his sail, yet it was his attitude, his unwavering belief, and his vision that kept him afloat. He chose to see each rejection not as a failure, but as a step closer to his masterpiece. This artist, you see, understood that optimism is the spark that ignites our resilience, the light that guides us through adversity. Optimism, however, is more than just expecting the best. It's about maintaining a belief in the face of life's inevitable setbacks, trusting in our ability to persevere, and being open to change. It's about seeing the glass not just as half full, but as refillable. Now, you might wonder, how does one cultivate such a positive attitude? It begins with the stories we tell ourselves, the internal dialogue that narrates our lives. Imagine waking up each day and telling yourself, today I will encounter challenges, but I will learn and grow from them. Today, I will encounter opportunities, and I will seize them with both hands. But cultivating a positive outlook isn't just about self-talk. It's also about action. It's about making a conscious decision to focus on solutions rather than problems, to embrace change as an opportunity for growth, and to extend kindness both to ourselves and to others. This approach to life doesn't ignore reality's complexities. Rather, it chooses to approach them with hope and determination. Resilience plays a crucial role in this journey. Like the mighty oak that bends in the storm but never breaks, resilience allows us to face life's challenges with courage and come out stronger on the other side. It's about bouncing back, not by ignoring the bruises, but by learning from them, by understanding that each scar is a testament to our strength and our capacity to overcome. Willingness to change, too, is essential. The world around us is in a constant state of flux, and clinging to outdated maps will only lead us astray. We must be willing to adjust our sails, to explore new horizons, and to embrace the unknown with curiosity and excitement. This openness is what keeps our journey towards purpose vibrant and alive. So how can we nurture this positive outlook on a daily basis? Begin each day with gratitude. Reflect on the things you're thankful for, no matter how small. This practice shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance. Engage in acts of kindness. Helping others not only brings joy to those we assist, but also enhances our own well-being, reinforcing our sense of purpose and connection. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself spiraling into negativity, pause and ask, is this thought serving me? If not, replace it with one that does. This practice doesn't deny the presence of negative emotions, but offers a way to navigate through them constructively. And finally, surround yourself with positivity. Seek out relationships and environments that uplift you, that challenge you to grow, and that support your journey towards your purpose. Remember, our attitude is the compass that guides us through life's seas. It's the force that can turn challenges into opportunities, despair into hope, and dreams into reality. By cultivating a positive attitude, we not only move closer to fulfilling our purpose, but also light the way for others to follow. So I ask you, what attitude will you choose today? Will you let the winds of circumstance determine your direction, or will you set your sail with optimism, resilience, and an openness to change? The choice, my friends, is yours. Consider the story of a young girl armed with nothing but a small packet of seeds and a patch of barren land. While others saw a futile endeavor, she saw potential. Day after day, with hands in the soil, she nurtured those seeds with water and care. Her actions were met with skepticism, yet she persisted. And in time, where there was once only barren land, there stood a garden, vibrant and alive. This garden became not just a testament to her effort, but a sanctuary for many, a place of beauty born from simple, purposeful action. This narrative mirrors our own pursuit of purpose. It isn't enough to stand at the window, dreaming of the garden. We must step outside, feel the earth beneath our feet, and plant the seeds. The garden of our lives requires us to act, to do, to move. Action, however, is often where many falter. The gap between intention and execution can seem as vast as an ocean. I'll start tomorrow, we say, or someday when things are right. But let me share with you a truth as old as time itself. Tomorrow is a ship that never docks, and someday is a land beyond the maps. The only time for action, the only moment we truly have, is now. Embrace the ethos of a doer. Remember the inventor who, after countless failures, finally saw his creation come to life in the soft glow of a light bulb. His journey was fraught with setbacks, each one an opportunity not for surrender, but for learning and growth. His story reminds us that action, coupled with persistence, is the forge upon which the iron of our resolve is hammered into the steel of accomplishment. Let's consider, too, the tale of the marathon runner whose every step is a testament to the power of relentless forward motion. With each mile conquered, what was once thought impossible becomes a milestone passed, a reminder that our limits are often self-imposed. In the rhythm of the runner's stride, we find the heartbeat of purposeful action. But how do we cultivate this spirit of action in our own lives? To start small, the mightiest rivers begin as mere trickles in the vastness of the wilderness. Similarly, the journey towards our purpose starts with a single step. Set clear, achievable goals. Let each step be guided by purpose, each action imbued with intention. Stay flexible in your approach. The path to our purpose is rarely straight, but like a river carving its way through the landscape. Be prepared to navigate around obstacles, to adjust your course when necessary. Flexibility in action ensures that when one door closes, we are ready to open another. And importantly, celebrate your progress. Each step taken is a victory, each action a milestone on your journey. Acknowledge your efforts, for in doing so, you not only fuel your motivation, but also light the way for others to follow. Let us remember that the pursuit of our purpose is not a spectator sport. It demands our participation. Our action. The world is full of dreamers, but it is the doers who change it. Be a doer. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Let them echo through the valleys of doubt and resound off the mountains of possibility. So I ask you now, what step will you take today towards your garden? How will you harness the power of action to bring your dreams to life? Remember, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams and have the courage to pursue them, one purposeful step at a time. Let your actions be your voice in this world. Let them sing a song of ambition, of purpose, of relentless pursuit. For in the end, it's not just about finding your purpose, but fulfilling it. Not just about dreaming of a garden, but growing one. Take that step, my friends, and let the journey begin. Remember, the quest for purpose is not a destination to arrive at, but a journey to be embraced. It's a voyage that takes us deeper into ourselves, challenging us to reflect on who we are, what we value, and the mark we wish to leave on the world. It asks of us to consider not just the dreams that light up the night sky of our imagination, but also the steps we're willing to take as the dawn breaks. Our philosophy, the bedrock upon which we build our lives, shapes our destiny in ways more profound than we often realize. It's the compass that guides us through the seas of life, helping us navigate both storm and calm. It demands of us to ask, so what are the principles that guide my decisions? What beliefs empower my journey? This attitude. The sail of our vessel captures the winds of life's challenges and opportunities. A positive outlook, resilience in the face of adversity, and openness to change. These are the forces that propel us forward, ensuring that no matter the weather, we can find our way. It's about seeing the beauty in the struggle, the lesson in the loss, and the opportunity in every obstacle. action, the oars that drive us towards our destiny. Reminds us that dreams, while beautiful, are but echoes of our potential until we choose to make them real. Every purposeful step we take, no matter how small, is a declaration of our commitment to the journey of our life. It's the courage to plant the garden, to paint the canvas, to write the story, to do the work that brings our purpose to life. This moment, as we stand at the threshold of tomorrow, now I urge you not just to dream of gardens, but to cultivate them. Not just to wish for change, but to be the change. Not just to search for your purpose, but to live it, breathe it, and act upon it with every fiber of your being. So here's my call to action for you. Begin today, not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Start with a step, no matter how small. Ask yourself, what can I do right now that aligns with my purpose? It could be as simple as reading a book that inspires you, helping someone in need, or taking a moment to reflect on your goals. Mace the journey with courage, with determination, and with an unwavering belief in your potential. The path will not always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, of fear, of uncertainty. But remember, it is in these moments that our purpose is tested, and it is in these moments that our purpose is strengthened. Let your philosophy guide you, let your attitude uplift you, and let your actions define you. The world awaits the gifts only you can give, the story only you can tell, and the difference only you can make. And so as we part ways, carry with you the knowledge that you are the architect of your destiny, the author of your story and the creator of your garden. Your purpose is a song only you can sing, a light only you can shine. Go forth and let it illuminate the world. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me today. The next step is yours to take. As our time together draws to a close, I want to leave you not just with the warmth of encouragement, but with the kindling of questions that, when ignited by your thoughts and actions, can illuminate the path to your life's purpose. Expressions are mirrors, reflecting not just who you are, but who you can become. They are seeds, and your actions are the soil, and water that will determine their growth and the beauty they bring to the world. So I ask you, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? Imagine for a moment a world where the fear of failure doesn't hold you back. Consider the possibilities that open up when you remove the chains of doubt and replace them with the wings of confidence. Whose life have you touched without realizing it? Think about the ripples created by acts of kindness, words of encouragement, or moments of understanding. Sometimes our purpose is woven through the lives of others in ways we may never fully know, but are profoundly impactful nonetheless. What is the one thing you would fight for tirelessly? Without end, this question cuts to the heart of what matters most to you. It's not about what you do, but why you do it. This wiser beacon, guiding you through storms and calm alike. How will the world be different because you were in it? Imagine looking back from the future. What mark will you have left on the canvas of life? How will your melody harmonize with the symphony of existence? And finally, what small step can you take today towards your purpose? The purpose is a journey of 1,000 miles that begins with a single step. It's not the size of the step that matters, but the decision to take it. As you ponder these questions, remember, finding your purpose is not a solitary journey, but a shared adventure. It's not a treasure to be found at the end of a map, but a tapestry we weave with every thought, every choice, and every action. Your purpose is as unique as a fingerprint, as personal as your shadow at noon. It is both the legacy you will leave and the journey you undertake. It is not just about reaching a destination, but about savoring the journey, learning from each step, growing through each challenge, and cherishing each moment of connection. So as we part ways, take these questions with you. Let them be your companions in quiet moments, your guides in times of reflection. Let them stir your heart, challenge your mind, and inspire your actions. And remember, the pursuit of purpose is not a race, but a rhythm, not a competition, but a chorus. It is an invitation to live deeply, love fiercely, and contribute meaningfully. Thank you for sharing this time with me.